badge who asked me, how would you feel if Brett Favre asked for your phone number? What would you say? And I just looked at him, my usual smart-ass self, and I said, I'd say I like my job an awful lot, and I've been told I look remarkably like his wife. Have a good day. Have a good day. And I walked away, and that was the end of it.
So you didn't give...
No.
Didn't give the number?
No.
But somehow he did get it.
Somehow.
And that's when she started receiving those now infamous voicemails.
Love to have you come over tonight. Send me a text. Love to see you tonight.
He's the big star. He's it.
It wasn't flattering, if that's what you're implying.
No?
No. He's married, and more than anything, I feel like it was intimidating.
But not a role model.
I'm a jeans model. Completions are way more awesome when you force them through triple coverage. Remember that.
Your fault.
Should I show my dick to people? Want to see my penis? Brett Favre's dick. I'll purple helmet.
I've been a great quarterback for the last 41 years.
I told you not to do the sparkle. You told me to do it. Pretty.
I'm comfortable in Wrangler.
So ultimately, whose fault is it that the Packers lost?
Mine, I would say. I take responsibility and I'm sorry.
And I said, let me wear my Aaron Rodgers jersey. You said no.
I hate fucking Packers.
Oh, yeah, hey there. Suck. Oh, the Packers suck. Packers suck. Packers suck. Packers suck. Oh, the Packers suck.
Green Bay.
You're gonna tell me you never sent some girl that you barely know a couple pictures of your penis to see if she'll sleep with you based on those pictures of your penis?
Not the Packers.
Want to see my penis?
No!
Purple helmet, my private jet, my Peyton Man thing.
Well. All I gotta say is for those Packers retards that were dancing in that video, I recommend you guys go see some serious counseling, because for you to dance on camera and look foolish and look like a bunch of fucking idiots, I highly recommend you seek the proper counseling for your condition. Now, let's go ahead and skip all what I just posted in the video. Give a shout out to Joseph Timmy, because he's been bitch smacking Matt Ogden around. He's been bitch smacking Kev's point of view around. And he's been bitch smacking Packers Revolution around. I mean, Joseph Timmy's pretty much, don't even mention me. Joseph Timmy pretty much owns Green Bay right now. Joseph Timmy is the owner of the Green Bay Packers. He is a top notch. You got to get through Joseph Timmy in order to get to the top, because he's delivering the fire and heat, and that's why I like this guy. He's real cool. And speaking of which, I saw a couple videos. So let's get to Matt Ogden first. So Matt Ogden talks about, oh, you say you're the sexiest man alive, but you're making videos about how you can't get girls. First of all, and I'm explaining the same thing to you, I explained to Raider Ben, I'm explaining to Raider Ben, explain the same thing I explain to everybody else when I do my vlogging videos. Never ever once did I say I couldn't get girls. I said that I don't understand a woman's psyche when she's approaching a dating world and her strategies about getting men. I never said I couldn't get girls, and if I told you that, I'd be lying, because that's obviously not the truth. That's opposite of the case. I do get girls. And if you want to say, oh man, you in your videos, you're bitching a lot. Yeah, because I bitch about people's poor life choices. Before I was so rudely interrupted, so we're going to go ahead and respond to the second part of his video. Then he bashes Joseph Timmy, saying all he does is troll on Xbox One, but yet Matt Ogden and Kev's point of view go on Omegle and troll other people. So how are you going to get mad at Joseph Timmy for trolling when you guys troll on Omegle? So it seems like to me, like calling the cattle black or whatever, cat puddle black, whatever that old saying goes. And speaking of which, I see Kev's all dancing in the comment section, and he's bringing up ratings of Aaron Rodgers. Are you sure, Kev's point of view, that you're not a Green Bay Packers fan hiding behind the Tennessee Titans jersey? You know, the TTC doesn't really take that well in two-teamers, and I have a funny feeling that Kev is a Green Bay Packers fan and a Tennessee Titans fan. See, me and Joseph Timmy have been making Kev and Matt Ogden dance this whole week. In fact, all the Green Bay Packers fans have been dancing all this week to it. They've been dancing to our tune, and they've been dancing mostly to Joseph Timmy. But let's go ahead and get to this hate week. All right, let's go ahead and continue on with this. So Packers Revolution, he drops a video. He says, I don't care if your defense is the top 5 or whatever. It's still not going to matter. Oh, it's going to matter. When you got Andre Howell in the backfield and you got A.J. Bouye and you got Kareem Jackson, I can go on with the rest of the name, Jonathan Joseph, they're going to be able to cover your receivers. Like, it doesn't matter who you have out there. Devontae Adams, whatever his name is, and Jordy Nelson and Jared Cook and whoever else you got out there, Randall Cobb, it doesn't matter, because if you have like a secondary that has been stepping up lately in coverage, like, tell you the truth, we've been playing a lot of man-man coverage. And you see a lot of teams out there aren't really doing well on our man-to-man coverage. Zone coverage, yes, teams have been very effective against our zone coverage, but now Romeo Crennel has been switching it up, so we've been playing a lot of man-on-man. And when you're playing man-on-man, you're pressed up against that receiver, and that first 5 yards, you're going to start throwing people around. That's what's going to happen when guys like A.J. Bouye, Kareem Jackson, Jonathan Joseph, stuff like that, they're going to be able to start dinking and dunking and throwing elbows. So it's going to get very physical within that first 5 yards of scrimmage. And Jordy Nelson's kind of like a Wes Welker. I mean, he makes plays. Yeah, he tore his ACL last year, but he's actually kind of gotten better. I was actually kind of thinking maybe his career was going to be over once he tore his ACL, but, he's gotten back. He looks like he's eating healthy, and, which obviously I'm not doing that, but, that's besides the point. The Packers Revolution, he's just being nonchalant, like typical Packers fans that are just assuming that Aaron Rodgers, all he has to do is just keep the offense going and it'll just work out. Now, yes, the last 7 years you have made the playoffs. I mean, we all know that. And you have won the Super Bowl, 4 or 5 years ago. But the point to this whole thing is Aaron Rodgers can't do all the work by himself. And you're going to see clearly what the true meaning of that is Sunday when you're going up against an actual prolific, profound defense. Because unlike the Philadelphia Eagles, we actually do have a pretty good defense. Top 5. And not only that, but our offense, I think, is better than the Eagles. And if you don't think so, just look at Brock Osweiler's stats when he's connecting to his tight ends. Yeah, you talk about his QBR rating, 72.2, and every Texan quarterback's better than him. But it doesn't matter because what his stats are saying and how he's executing on the field, and especially in the fourth quarter and the second half, doesn't equate to that QBR rating. So you're going to see how Brock Osweiler is going to be proven effective. Again, he's 6-5 as a starting quarterback. And the last 2 games on some questionable referee calls, I'm not going to make any excuses. We still lost. But the games were neck to neck. There were no blowouts or anything like that. We've been playing a lot better on the road. So this game here in Green Bay is going to be like no other. If Detroit, the Titans ran up the score on you, I know for a fact we can do the same thing. There's no question about it. I think this is a trap game. And you're going to say, well, what do you mean? Packers 5-6 and Texans are 6-5. That's a trap. It's a trap game because Packers fans are assuming that all they have to do is just rely on Aaron Rodgers' passing game, and that's going to win them the game. And that couldn't be any more far from a false narrative statement because there's no way that's going to be the case. I'm telling you right now, Packers Revolution mentioned in his video, he talked about, Aaron Rodgers should be able to throw the ball and effectively, and he's not going to get any. He might take 2 sacks, but he's not going. He should have no interceptions. No, he's going to have a pick or two. He's going to have a pick or two because what happens when our defensive front is rushing? You got guys like Devin Steele, and you got guys like Vince Wilfork, and you got Javanian Clowney rushing the line, and Christian Covington. They're going to be able to raise their hands up like this and start getting some pass deflections. If they get some pass deflections, maybe the ball may go off in another direction, then it gets picked. So I'm telling you, this is going to be a game where you're going to see Aaron Rodgers on his ass a lot. He's going to be on his ass 4 or 5 times this game. Guaranteed we'll get 1 or 2 picks. And he talked about 28-14, not even close, bud. I said Texans will win this game, and it's going to be a shootout. I think it'll be like a low-scoring kind of shootout, but we'll win this game 20, Joseph said 24-21. I was saying 24-17, somewhere around there. I mean, it'll be a close one-scoring game. I think it'll go back and forth. May come down to a last-second drive or field goal. But I really, truly think the Texans can win this game this week. And they're going to send a message to the rest of the league that we ain't fucking around and that we're going to be the real deal come the playoff time. Because now with the last, we got 3 division games and our last 4 games after this, just like Joseph Timmy said in his video, pay the man homage. I'm not going to steal his material. But we own our division 3-0, and we got 3 more division games coming up out of the next 4. So this game right here, honestly, I think we can win this game. We've won in Lambeau Field before with Matt Schaub. So I know, and that was when you had a healthy Green Bay Packers team, like actual legit squad, a better squad and a better record at the time. We actually won in December, I believe that was in a game about 3 or 4 years ago. We won in Green Bay. We won in Lambeau Field. Now, I remember that game, too. We won in Lambeau Field. So I know we can do it this time. We can do it again with Brock Osweiler. Brock Osweiler's not as bad as everybody's saying he is. And we're going to prove it this week. So anyways, just responding, I got to give a shout out to Matt Ogden and Packers Revolution for keeping this hate week going. I really don't have any hate for the Packers. I just said, fuck it, let's just dance. Let's do the Texas two-step. And at the end of the day, after Sunday's over, we're going to be the ones doing the Texas two-step, and you guys are going to be looking at 5-7, and we're going to cancel your season out. We're going to cause you to lose this game, and you're going to lose your shot at your division this Sunday, guaranteed. Texans win this game 24-17, mark my words. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign up out of here. Got to give a shout-out to also H-Town Nation for delivering the heat and fire. That boy's good, young cat. And I'm signing out.